Welcome to my $10 town. Let's make a movie with this 10 bucks I found. Pitch me a story, ideas for sale. Welcome to $10 Tales.
Lester
Oh,
Rowe,
look, $10 Tales.
founder and president of Windsorwood Movie Studios.
I love this show.
Oh my god. I think we've seen this episode. Yeah, we've seen
No,
this.
we haven't.
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
This is the same episode. I think every time we put this on, it's the same one. This is ridiculous.
But this is a great show. It's a great episode. It's even
Yeah,
better
it'd be
episode.
great if they freaking, have another episode once in a while. It's the same thing. They play the same one all the time.
All right, welcome back.
Look, we have cable. We have all these channels. We think we could watch something different, maybe.
All right. Oh, look.
You know what? I could really go for some munchies. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, it's Dr. Scientist.
When the president calls, Dr. Scientist is there to save the day, especially against that evil Dr. Colossus. Egbert, it's Dr. Scientist. Listen, I have to see you immediately. No, not at my laboratory. I'm going to see you on the moon.
Wow, look at that! It's a giant robot.
That's what I've been working on lately, but that's not important. The important thing is the UFO I've been working on.
Wow, this place is incredible.
Well, this is the UFO that you're going to be flying.
What makes you never fly that thing?
Well, first of all, you're the only one I know who can fit that suit. And we must destroy that insane giant that Dr. Colossus has created.
Slowly get up.
Within range. Get ready to fire on my signal. 1, 2, fire!
What is this?
It's Dr. Scientist.
I hate this show.
He's awesome.
It's so dumb.
No, this guy's great. You'll learn a lot from this guy.
Come
Keep
on.
watching.
No, this is about you and me tonight. We're supposed to see something we both like. Turn the channel. Wait. Right here. This is good. This is really good.
Who is this guy?
Charlie Masters. He's a great director. He's so amazing. A little pretentious, but you'll really enjoy it. You'll learn
Never
something,
heard of him.
actually. Yeah, it's good.
Charlie Masters, shown here, working on his third feature film, entitled Magomitsu's Choice, shot on location in Tokyo, Japan, in 1988. Now, in 2008, Masters begins production for his long-awaited film project, Satan's Muse. The story of a writer who struggles to create the perfect novel, but instead sells his soul to Satan. Starring the once retired actor Larry Howe, he returns to the big screen for the opportunity to work with Masters for the first time in his long career. The release date, Christmas, 2008.
Point in time, hardest thing to ever do is to start a film. That's the most difficult thing, is getting started, then the momentum after that. And you have to keep going because you realize you're so deep in that you can't turn back. Yeah, this here is not just like sort of like rec room decor, you know, you see these things on the wall. This actually has a purpose. It's a slate or clapstick. That's not what it is. Effectively, visually,
What is this?
you synchronize the picture and the sound.
Let's get on with it.
You know what, Rob? You just don't understand artists. Go ahead, turn it.
Thank you.
Yes, there's a camera rolling.
Switch people to us.
That
Ooh, what's that?
I started when I was about 15 or 16 years old. I'm now about 43 years old.
And you've been doing this a long time, but when you're doing this, you're going really fast, and it looks like it's really, really dangerous.
Well,
Have you ever been in an accident before?
oh yeah, I lost count at about 70. I've crashed over 70 times. I know lots of guys who've broken bones. Even a few people that died in it, right? But for us, safety is number one. It's one of the things that we try to emphasize is to be safe. Don't let anybody get hurt. Keep the public safe. Keep the guys inside safe. And hopefully we can run all day and not have any problems and have anybody get hurt, right?
So much for safety.
that
Well, this is that show Lunar Lies. This is that show where they prove they didn't go to the moon.
So instead of trying to go to the moon actually again, with all the media attention that was focused on it, we decided to do this phony impersonation of what the landing could have been like. And we had this whole set all prepared, a la Hollywood in Arizona. This is where we did this whole phony landing on the moon. They've been going to the moon before 1969. They've been going to the moon back and forth all the time. As a matter of fact, I was on the moon about 4 or 5 times myself. You see, the government didn't even know what was going on. The government appointed certain people to NASA. We did not keep in contact with them as much. In other words, everything that we did was a secret.
It happens that most of the scientists that I knew at that time had nothing to do with the project for landing on the moon. Even our best minds weren't considered for that project, and that was a real surprise to me. My expertise is in propulsion, but I was asked to do something quite different that year. I was approached by the head scientist for something other than what I normally do. They wanted the use of my voice.
Houston, you're go for landing. Over. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You've got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
That's when I was told by Larry Mack that it was all a hoax, and we had to go along with it. We were told we should go along with it, and so we did.
Who is Larry Mack?
He's the head of our team at NASA. In 1965, after work one day, we were going to, at the taverns, we'd be talking, and hearsay would be that the Nazis have already been in the moon.
We used to fly in those spaceships, those light ships we call, and we used to go up all the time, and we had a party on the moon once. And we had a Christmas party. My God, we had a Christmas party. We brought a little Christmas tree with us, and a bunch of wine and champagne. We had a wonderful time over there, let me tell you.
my restaurant's coming up here, whether you come aboard or whether you do not. But we will come up here. You gotta get your daddy on board.
Bill, I'm going to the backyard to clean the yard.
He was finally caught when one of the 4 girls managed to escape. In Polidori's basement, the police found the other 3 girls murdered. Soon after, Polidori was sent away for life. A local priest condemned the killer's house. But apparently that wasn't enough, and the house was torn to the ground. And the Polidori lot was left for dead.
Okay, leave it here. Leave it here. This is a really good movie.
Oh, the thing's probably half over.
Don't worry, I'll catch you up on it. I'll tell you all about what
I
happened.
hate watching movies from the middle.
What do you think she's gonna...
Look, Zeno, here comes your generous benefactor. Bullshit.
Ah, Mr. Felino.
Good.
Zeno,
Hang on to this. I'll see you guys in a minute. I'll be right back. You have very, very nice eyes.
Why, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That's better.
It will be.
Hey.
Hey, sorry, I know it's late, but I think there's somebody staring at me through my apartment window.
What? Come on.
Yeah, it's really starting to creep me out.
Jane, I don't see anybody out there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. He was right there in the courtyard?
Yeah, he was right there. I
He's not
saw
there.
him and I took a nap, and about 4 hours later when I woke up, I looked out the window. He was right there. I made eye contact with him.
I believe you. Okay. Listen, you know my dad's friend Carl?
Uh-huh.
Okay. He's on duty right now.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll give him a call, and I'll tell him that you may call him if you happen to see this guy again. He'll drive around. Okay. He's like that. He does good things like that.
Okay.
simple call gave me the chance to talk with a person.
Okay, young man, don't worry. I will give you instructions as we go along through this talking machine, and you'll know exactly what to do at every stage of the game. This talking machine is very advanced. I can talk to you even though you're there and I'm here. Don't worry, we'll be in contact the whole time.
What'd you get?
Today, we're going to do something different. This is something we got a request. We did it on a show, one of our first shows actually. And it's something that we got a lot of calls, a lot of emails, and people loved it. And so we're going to show it again today. It's called Napkinos Pizza. We're going to start off with a little sauce. Don't be afraid to try this at home. There's all kinds of napkins out there. Don't be afraid of the dyes or the... I mean, really, in the long run, walking down the street, what's the difference? People breathing pollution every day. There's all kinds of stuff. The dyes aren't going to hurt you, unless you know you're allergic specifically to a certain dye. I'm just going to make a very simple napkin pizza right here. And a little black olive, this is very traditional, very simple. Very simple pizza. Don't forget you're going to want your salt and your pepper. This is one of the things people forget about it. Salt and pepper is very important. Put a little oregano. And what I like to do, I like to wet the edges just for the look, for the presentation. You want to wrap the napkins around. You don't want to block the beautiful, beautiful napkin pizza. And voila, there you have it. If you don't mind, let's take a look at the finished product.
Very hot.
It's very, very hot.
Be careful. I think very
careful.
Like that. Don't touch the metal.
Very beautiful. Just take your time peeling it off. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it smells delicious. Very, very delicious. And voila. Your friends will be surprised, but don't tell them what it is. Let them enjoy it. Let them eat it. And then tell them what it is. And then you'll see their faces, big smiles. They'll be so excited to know what it is because it's so intriguing. Get some nice red wine. Thank you, Enzo.
You're welcome. Salute.
Salute. And nice bouquet. And we're going to try some of this pizza here. Tear off a little piece. That's the best part about it. You can tear off a nice little piece. It's very easy. You don't need the... It's delicious. Oh my God. The napkin, it absorbs the flavor. And when you bite on it, I want you and your friends to enjoy this recipe. And we'll see you again. We'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Congratulations, John Robot! We won! We won! And we got the Colossus again! He should learn by this time. There's no way that he can take down Dr. Scientist and his helpers. Whenever the president calls, I am always ready to come and help, especially against that evil Dr. Colossus.
Can we at least go back to $10 Tales? It's my favorite show. At least to catch the bloopers. The bloopers at the end are the greatest.
Okay. I don't see why we have cable anyway.
That.
Welcome to my $10 town.
Okay, do it again, but try not to slap your hand. Just only because it becomes a distraction. Okay, rolling in action.
Welcome to $10 Tales.
Can we at least go back to $10 Tales? It's my favorite show. At least to catch the bloopers at the end. It's my favorite.
Okay. I don't see why we have cable anyway.
Boom, 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 boom. Welcome to my $10 town. Let's make a new it's the 10 bucks I found. Dun, dun, dun. Let's pitch the story about the doobity bee. So tell me, what inspired you to begin this film? I know you've been trying to work on it for a very long time. Why now?
Well, what happened was I actually got into a bit of a. I was bickering with Jared Ferris, so I was, kind of sort of giving him a hard time about, what does it take to shoot a film or a $10 tale at the point in time. Then he kind of, hit me back saying, you haven't shot a stitch of film in the last 5 years, so who are you to tell me to do anything, right? And I thought that was actually quite offensive, but actually very true.
Okay. Move back. Try to reach for him, Nick. Go ahead. Try to grab him, Nick. Right, reach back. Go back.
I don't see Houston to start with anything here.
No, it's
Oh, it's up here.
Go on the bait down here. Roger. Tranquility. We copy you. Practice.
Welcome to $10
Roger. Tranquility. We copy you.
Like everything else is delicious. You can't chew.